We live? Okay, go ahead.
Alright, first and foremost, I'd like to give praises to Most High God Yahweh and His only begotten Son Yahweh Shai. Alright, it's another Shabbat services.
Khan. And did you introduce yourself?
Well, slap. My name is Zanak Ariyah, and to my left
is Nathaniel Allah. This week's Torah portion, we'll be reading in Exodus, the 10th chapter, starting from the going all the way over to Exodus, 13th chapter, verse 16, continuing with the plagues of Egypt. Okay, this week's Torah portion is called Bo, meaning come. Okay, the half Torah portion will be in Jeremiah, the 46th chapter, verses 13 through verse 28. And the Brit Kadash, also known as the New Testament portion, will be in St. John, verses 31 through verse 37. So we're continuing, where we left off at. Oh, need to send it out to the different places.
Share the video.
Right, like, subscribe, share, all that social media stuff that we do. Don't forget your FYI moments.
And Facebook page, Barakah Yahweh Yasharala is a Nak Ariyah Ban Yahweh.
And also Bunya Yasha Allah on Facebook. Okay, Bunya Yasha Allah on Facebook. And we are continuing with the plagues of Egypt, leading up to our eviction, our exodus out of Egypt. Okay. And ironically, we are at that point where the Mosai will make good on his promise of delivering our nation, the nation of Israel, Yasha Allah, out of this present day captivity here in Babylon, which is known as America. Okay, and to gather Israel that's scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. All right. So I wanted to wait a few minutes to see that everything gets shared to the different locations. Let me know when that happens. Okay, because this, oh yeah, you know, I mean, we're in a government shutdown. People have to work and not get paid, which is not good because last time I checked, I don't think the rent stops. I don't think mortgages stop. I don't think car payments stop. I don't think food bills, electric bills, cable bills, cell phone bills, none of these things stop when there is a government shutdown. Those bills keep coming, okay, on time. So this week's rant, you want to start with something or?
You go ahead.
All right, cut. Supposedly, your president, Trump, basically said that he's going to divert the money that was supposed to go to Puerto Rico rebuilding process after the hurricane that destroyed Puerto Rico and left them without power to this day, still without power, almost 3/4 of the land, of the island, I should say. And he's going to divert that money to the wall that they said he wants to have on the southern border of America, which is down by San Diego.
And remember, these are the funds to build back Puerto Rico. Which
last time I checked, Puerto Rico is part of the Commonwealth of America. It is a state of America.
Come on, it is.
Okay. Well, we're doing a quick Google search to find out what number of that state Puerto Rico is, but it is part of America. Okay, so all our brothers and sisters from Puerto Rico, they don't need a visa. They can come back and forth to America. They just pay the ticket and fly over. All right. But you know, he wants this wall. Okay. He wants this wall. You shared it?
He's determined to get this wall.
Right. Now, with that being said, now, if he's diverting money that should go to American citizens, last time I checked, all right, how then is the government still shut down? All right. The government should open now. If he supposedly, if it was all about him receiving this money to build this wall, then technically the government should be open right now. Okay, Monday morning things should be back to business. We'll see. You know, if it isn't open come Monday, you know, there's another plan going on. There's some serious behind the scenes strategizing and politics being played, much to the detriment of our people. That's the point.
Because if it don't open and America don't get their taxes,
well,
it's gonna be a whole nother thing.
Well, prior to the income tax situation, okay, which is part of the government, IRS, let's talk about SNAP, aka EBT. Okay, let's talk about Social Security.
Let's talk about people starting to lose their jobs too.
Right, the massive job loss. Okay, I don't think you have taken it and put it in context of what we're talking about. We're talking about over 14,000 people that have lost their jobs. Okay, with the shutting down of GM plants in Ohio, Michigan, I believe Indiana. Okay, that's a lot of people. Okay, and that's a ripple effect. Okay, because their job loss affects other people in their job security, because people depend on those people to patronize their businesses. Okay, it's a domino effect. Okay, with that being said, I saw some reports stating that Ford is talking about massive job layoffs. Okay, so you got GM and now you're talking about Ford, and we're not talking about a couple of hundred, we're talking thousands. Okay, thousands. Do you understand? You really can't, because you don't understand the dynamic, but this is a domino effect. GM's job loss affected Ford. Okay, Ford's job loss is going to affect other corporations and companies. Okay, Sears is pretty much, for all intents and purposes, shut down. It's a wrap. Kmart, for all intents and purposes, I think they're gone. Okay, if there's anything left, they pretty much closing the doors as we speak. Okay, J.C. Penney down stores, pretty much they're on their way out.
You even got Payless.
Oh, Payless. How about that? Burlington? No, I kind of like Burlington, man. You know, you can find a bargain here and there. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Burlington talking about shutting down or closing stores. All right, well that's. I hope they don't close the store near us. But that being said, okay, we're talking about thousands of people losing their jobs, the domino effect. Okay, so that means what? People ain't gonna be able to make their. What is that gonna do? For more foreclosures. Okay, the real estate bubbles is coming. Okay, the inflated real estate prices, all that's gonna plunder. Okay, what's that gonna do? That's gonna shut down the construction industry, because the people ain't got jobs, they can't make mortgages, they can't. So what does that affect? Mortgage companies, mortgage originators, okay? Which, by the way, you know, Wells Fargo and Countrywide, for those that remember, and other loan companies, I mean, they were basically ripping off people anyhow, but I'm talking about the people that work for these companies are gonna lose their jobs, okay? Lowe's talking about shutting down stores, okay? Construction, that comes to a halt, then man, all these workers that are in the construction industry, they're gonna be out of work. So that's thousands. That's thousands. Okay, thousands. So you might not see it right now, but the domino effect, that snowball that's rolling down the hill, is getting bigger till it hits rock bottom. Okay. And with that being said, now if they don't open up this reopen the government and print up some more money to make things work, that's gonna affect EBT. Okay, people that don't eat are not very happy people. Okay, so it ain't gonna be shoplifting. It's gonna be just basically go in the store, fill up the cart, and walk out. That's not shoplifting. Shoplifting is a couple of items here and there, maybe a pack or two of meat. But no, we're talking about filling up the grocery cart, 2 or 3 of them, and walking out the store.
Not carrying that on.
Oh well, everybody's gonna be doing it, including the cashiers. Okay, because everybody's gonna be affected by this, and this is what I'm talking about. This is what the Most High is talking about. This is the judgment of America. Okay. What else? What other weekly rant? Oh, now going back to the story of the mother and daughter that was killed in Houston. Not the mother, but the daughter that was killed in Houston. Now this is crazy to me, but somebody can make sense of it because I really can't. You know, it baffles my mind. Somebody saying, "How does it baffle your mind?" I'm finna tell you. Wait a minute. They arrested two people, two black people, of course, and they said that these people shot into the car and shot the mother and the daughter, but the mother is saying it was a white man. So how are these two black people, young men, arrested for this crime?
Are they going past the point that the mother said that the white
So
person?
what they're trying to say is that what she said is she saw the guy fleeing. And they're trying to say that that corroborates with a couple other people's story. He probably was fleeing from the parking lot from the shooting. But there's a couple things that don't make no sense. Because her original statement in the original article was that she was parked next to him.
Okay.
And then the shooting happened and he sped off.
Okay.
That was her original statement, was she saw him. She does say she saw him coming out the the parking lot where the Walmart was, but she said she was parked next to him and then the shooting occurred. So it doesn't make sense that he was fleeing the shooting and that's why she saw him.
Right. Well, if he's fleeing, that means he's going away from her.
It means the shooting had already happened.
Right. So she should have been shot and the daughter should have been shot in the backyard. Not she leaves the parking lot, gets to another location, I guess outside the parking lot.
Well, she was driving past the parking lot. They were on their way to the store.
Okay.
And they passed the parking lot with the Walmart stuff in it. And that's when the original article, when she was in the hospital, spoke about her seeing him at the light, or like, I don't know if it was like behind her or on the side of her, and then the shooting happened and he was fleeing. Right. He sped off. So that's why she said she didn't know if it was a case of road rage. Why would it be a case of road rage? He was just coming out the parking lot. Right.
It can be, right. I mean, how she cut him off? I'm telling you, you know what I mean? Road rage is because you did something erratic driving that pissed off another driver, and he's reacting to how you drove.
Right, because that's what her. Because I remember reading that part of the article. Because she was blaming herself. She was like, I don't know if when he came out of the parking lot, I cut him off. Like she was like, I don't know if I did something to tip him. Right, to shoot to shoot down in the car because he in the truck. Because I was at work and I was like literally in tears because she was blaming herself and her own driving for her baby being murdered. Right. But so she's coming in and he's exiting. And she was driving past it and he was coming out of the parking lot. So she was like, in the original article, she was saying she didn't know if it was a hate crime or it was just road rage, because she's like, you know, she keeps replaying it in her mind and she didn't know if she cut him off, if she did something to make him mad on the road. Right. So I don't understand how it went from that to
well, I don't know how it goes from that to two black people.
I don't think.
Where the black people come in at?
I did.
In a red pickup truck at that. But they said that they had a rental. Okay. No, it doesn't make sense. That's the point we're making with all this, is that we have two different stories. We have the original story from the mother, who is the eyewitness to the crime. And now we have this police version of what they say or allegedly said is happening, and two black people, young black men, in jail for a crime they did not commit.
That happened on a traffic stop because they pulled the one guy over and found the gun.
Found the gun, huh?
Yeah, they got a tip and they pulled him over. And
that don't make no sense. That's straight suspect there. I'm not even near the crime scene, and I'm like, no, that's suspect. Come on now. But hey, Rataz Yahweh, the truth will be revealed. Every time the truth will be revealed. Okay. Also, on another note, in regards to Sarah Bland, they awarded the family X amount of money for wrongful death, right? Well, to award money is an admission of guilt. Okay. Now what we need to do, because the irony of the case is that now they want to they arrested the quote unquote ex-jailer and have him in jail in regards to her wrongful death, quote unquote. It's not a wrongful death, it was murder. Okay, she was hung in a jail cell under your watch, and you try to rule it off as a suicide. Okay, that's cover up. Okay, that involves the prosecutor. Okay, that involves the person in charge of the jail, not just the individual jailer that works a shift. Okay, it's a cover up. Okay, things look. Can nothing happen in jail unless the higher ups allow it to happen. Okay, we're not talking about smuggling contraband. Yeah, that might happen on a lower level. This ain't contraband. We're talking about murder. Okay, we're talking about murder and a cover up to make it look like it was not murder. Okay, so the truth will come up with Tajwan Howard. That's this week's weekly rant. I know there's more.
What about the coroner that covered that? Because originally he wrote it a suicide into that.
Oh, right. But we can't forget the coroner. All right, the person who did the autopsy. Okay, he's liable. The prosecutor is liable. Okay. I don't think I don't think the jailer was the one that went in and hung her. I don't. I don't. He's the fall guy, and I guess enough. If enough pressure is put on him, he'll spill. He'll say what he know. I don't think the actual perpetrators of the crime or murder are implemented at all. They're nowhere to be seen or found. Okay, so they can use him as the fall guy and basically make it appear that he's the lone suspect. But the evidence won't corroborate it. Okay, it won't. So, are we ready to get started? So knock Aria. Are you ready? Mm-hmm.
I got it.
Huh? You got juice on it?
It's frozen.
It's frozen.
They can hear us.
Oh,
They can't see us.
nah. What? Who froze the camera?
Trump.
You got your money. Don't hate. You got your money. Stop hating. Man.
Trump's fault.
So what we got to do? Restart? You think?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna end it right now.
All right, man.